Hello everyone, my name is mflareflare and welcome back to my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot single series. This is episode number 2 and we're going to get right back into battling with the same team that was featured in the last episode of Conkeldurr, Rotom, Togekiss, Landorus, Porygon 2, and Weezing. So last episode we had 1 win and 1 loss, and hopefully we can get 2 wins in this episode. Hopefully we'll get to see Weezing and Landorus hit the field, as they were not featured in the last episode. But hopefully this will be a little different, as we're going to jump right into things with another opponent from Japan with a 1550 rating, with the team of Salamence, Ferrothorn, Lopunny, Weavile, Rotom, and Sylveon. So we got common weaknesses on this team. I see 2, well, depending, it looks like you could be running 2 Megas in the Salamence and the Lopunny, which I think most people only run Mega Lopunny. Salamence could be choice or whatnot, but so 2 have 3 things weak to Fairy, 1 resist. We got the Rotom, which I have no grass moves for, which is not good. So things that do well. Landorus does not do well, especially with the Weavile and the Rotom and the Salamence and the Sylveon. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think Togekiss is a fairly safely, barring the Weavile, which he might actually leave with. So I think what I'm going to do is lead my Rotom, because I don't know if he'll want to lead with the Ferrothorn, and if he leaves with the Ferrothorn, I'll just hard switch into the Togekiss. Togekiss takes care of a bunch on my opponent's team. And I'll bring Weezing, because Weezing eats hits and can deal with just about everything. No Psychic type moves that my opponent could be running. Oh boy. So good luck to my opponent, and we are off and running. See, leading off with the Sylveon is I'm going to lead with my Rotom. This really doesn't put me in a great position, as I can't Volt Switch, because I don't have Volt Switch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect and see what my opponent's going to lock himself into, being the Swimmer Boy. Because I am a swimmer, in my little picture that the avatar. So he's going to lock himself in the Hyper Voice. No surprise. So I'm gonna go out into Weezing here. I don't know how well Weezing should be able to eat this up, even though it's a defensive Weezing. Oh, please eat this up. That's us over. Oh boy, that's not good. And I guarantee you that thing's faster than me. Oh boy, I think I just lost. I don't think I can take out this Sylveon. There's a Sludge Bomb. I don't think, yeah, outspeeds. I'm definitely not going to be able to KO this with, yeah, sorry Weezing. Oh boy. So Togekiss is going to have to come in and save the day again, paraflinching, and hopefully I can take a Hyper Voice and get it paralyzed off on this thing. So we're in T-Wave right now. Please take... Ooh, I'm faster? What? I should have known that. Man, my team's kind of slow. So Hyper Voice, that's going to do a lot. 41, so now comes the time of I need to hit many flinches and paralyses of this thing. So I think I'm going to switch up my team soon. Maybe after episode 3. So there's the flinch. Here we go. The comeback has started. Although I need to be at maybe 100 more HP before I can confidently say I'm going to live another Hyper Voice. Because Rotom versus the world, especially if he brought the Ferrothorn, is just not going to work. So are you going to go out into Ferrothorn? Weavile, that's a problem. So that breaks, if it has a slash, it's going to break the slash. I'm just going to switch. I have to hard switch. I can't take an icicle crash. I can't take anything that this thing wants to throw at me. That's why I save Rotom. And I think what I'm going to have to do is I think I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. Because that'll take this thing to very low. Fake out. Ice Punch. And I'm going to eat that up. Please don't freeze. Alright, so it's Life Orbed. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt here. And maybe knock off. So there goes my Citrus Berry. Okay. But this thing is done. So that's good. Good night, Weavile. See, the thing is that I don't know what that third Pokemon in the back is. Alright, so this thing is... That's what, one Air Slash? I think the smart play here is to Pain Split and get as much... Oh, I'm going to Protect. Let's see. Well, I am running the risk of getting paralyzed and not... Alright, so... Don't have Pain Split on this thing. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. Go for broke. Why not? See how much it's going to do. Should do something. Not enough. And the Hyper Voice. That's good night, Rotom. So that means I think I have to get roughly like 3 Air Slash flinches in a row. Slash Cur hacks in a row. So here we go. And there's one. Actually, I only need 2. If it get another roll just like that, I should be fine with 2. So that'll leave me at roughly half health to take whatever. I forget Air Slash's accuracy is 90%. Flinching couldn't move. Alright, so now at this point I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. Just in case that Salamence wants to come in. Not messing with anything. Down goes the Sylveon, and now it's down to a 1v1, and I'm going to be sitting at a little over half HP-wise, and it's really going to come down to what my opponent brings in the back, and it is a Mega Immense, or Immense. Double Edge, I don't think I'm surviving that. And I don't think I can one-shot this thing. But if I go for the Paralysis, he goes for his Double Edge. Look at that. Let's see if I can take... Well, if I can't take 1, no point in me doing it, because I need to get it down at least like 1 or 2. Or like 1 Air Slash before. So I'm just going to go for the T-Wave here. Mega Immense. Oh boy. I don't think I can live a special... If he's physical, I have a chance. If not... Gonna be, oh no, oh no, I done goofed, this is bad. Okay, so I am sitting a little prettier. I hope I can take 2. So, oh no, I screwed up. I missed. Is everyone running? Yeah, I done goofed. Darn it. Had I gone for that turn 1, I would have been in a little bit. I would have won, or I would have had a chance at winning. I don't think I would have KO'd. There's a Hyper Voice. Good game to my opponent. That's going to take me out. And we're going to have time for one more battle here. As I go down, that's 2 losses in a row with this team. I think this is going to be the last episode with this team. And I'll go ahead and switch her up. Boom. So this is going to be the last battle for the day, and hopefully I can pull out a win here. Except I tend to be very streaky, at least that's what I've noticed. I win like 5 in a row, then lose 5, 6, 7 in a row. So hopefully end this episode off with a win. Got a hockey game to watch tonight. Game 1, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh coming up. Spoilers, breaking the fourth wall win. So got a person from Japan, 1439 rating. And let's see what my opponent is bringing. He's bringing a Mawile, Latios, Rotom, Heat, Gyarados, Tyranitar, and Ferrothorn. That's who you are. Very VGC 2014 minus the Lati. So possible megas. He's got 3 possible megas: the Mawile, the Gyarados, and the T-Tar. Most likely it's the Mawile. That's mega. Oh yeah, the Latios could be mega too. Common weaknesses on a team. We got 1, 2 weak to ground, 3 immunities to ground, 1 weakness to fire, 1 to electric, 2 to fire, 1, 2 to fairy, 2 resists, 1 resist to flying. This is a good team my opponent has here, so I think part of me wants to open up with Rotom. Rotom can take care of 1, 2, 3, 4, burn the Lati. So I think Weezing's completely useless. Landers actually might be useful here. Conkeldurr, not much use going here. So I think Rotom is going to lead Togekiss, and I think Landorus here does well. So let's get this underway. Battle underway, and hopefully, alright, good luck to my opponent, even though you can't hear me. So thing plus square issuing a challenge. I'm gonna lead my Rotom. He's gonna lead with his Mawile. I'm gonna burn you. He had 1 immunity burn on his team in the Rotom Heat, but if he brings that out, I'll just go for a Hydro Pump next turn. No loss, in my opinion. So I'm just going to go for the Willow turn 1. Please hit Rotom. So he's going to withdraw. Did he predict my Willow? Interesting. So what are you going to want to do? Now, I can gain major switch initiative here if he goes for the Dragon type move, which I'm pretty sure... Do you think I brought Togekiss? So, I mean, I can eat up Psychic type move if he's got Psyshock. Can he have Thunderbolt? If he has Thunderbolt, he could go for that. I don't think these things carry Ice Beam. So I think I'm going to go out on Landorus. And then we'll see what he goes for. I think he's going to go for like Psyshock or something. Or Thunderbolt. My prediction is a T-Bolt. Psychic. Okay. Whoo! Woo! Alright, Landers. Not much good with the... I'm just going to U-turn. So I'm going to gain initiative here. It's going to go out into what? The Rotom? Okay. So, I mean, the Landorus is now death fodder. So I'm going to go back out in my Rotom. Wants to do whatever, come at me, bro. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, because why not? So he's probably going to go back out into the Lati. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be a resisted hit. This should do something. Nothing. So that's going to take him down under half. I'm going to protect to see what he's going to do, if he's going to switch or whatnot. I don't think he knows if I'm running protect, but I need to preserve the Rotom. So I'm going to sack off the Landorus here. Because that'll eat up more burn damage. That'll eat up another turn of burn. Eventually I'm just going to have to attack with this Rotom. Because I don't think after, I believe, last episode not being able to take a special hit. I forget what he couldn't eat. He couldn't eat up something. And of course I'm drawing. He couldn't eat up a dark... No, it wasn't Dark Pulse. It was something... He didn't eat it up at all. That was kind of bad. So, is he going to switch? Oh, I haven't moved. My bad. My bad. So, incoming Landorus. I guess is you're like scarfed or something. So there's the Psychic. Were you Specs? Do I think my Togekiss could take on... No, it can't. But can Rotom take on the Mawile, the Swords Dancing Mawile? Can we eat a Psychic? Wait, whose special defense is higher? So if... Okay, so Rotom should, emphasis on should be able to eat one hit, one Psychic, barring a crit from this thing. But I'm going to go for the smart play. I'm going to protect this out. Because I want to get as much burn damage off on this thing as I possibly can. So he's going to withdraw? What are you going to go out into the Mawile? The Rotom. Okay. You going to try and trick me or... Oh, he's going to try and trick. I mean, I'm okay with that. So I'm just gonna Hydro Pump you. Whatever. Trick me. Thunder. What? You're running Thunder on your Rotom? Eat that citrus. Proc that citrus. Yum 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 yum. So this should take it out if I hit. And of course I miss. Shocking. Shocking. Ugh. So Hydro Pump, I outspeed. I won the speed tie that time. Let's see if it's enough, and that's going to be enough to take down the Rotom in one hit. My Rotom Wash making up for its... Just found its glasses and put them on. So incoming Lati. So here's the thing. What do I value more? My Rotom or my Togekiss? So I'm just going to protect. What are you going to do? Draco. So he's locking himself in a Draco. So I can get a free switch. Which I will take advantage of. Which I'm guessing he's Specs or Scarfed or something. So this is gonna... He's going to have to switch here. He is going to have to switch. Or he's gonna just go down on the burn. Okay. Oh boy. This is bad. This is kind of bad. So here's the thing, that Mawile could do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like Sucker Punch, Swords Dance. So, do I want to get the Para? I think I'm going to go for the Para. Well, actually, I'll outspeed him no matter what. So I'm going to Flamethrower him this turn, go for the Para next turn. And then I'll start just flinching him, because he's probably going to want to set up a Swords Dance of some sort, or unless he's just going to go for Iron Head him straight off the bat. But here comes the Flamethrower. Weren't expecting that worry, and that's going to do over half. Stone Edge! What?! What was that? So here come the predictions. Are you going to go for the Sucker Punch, or are you going to go for... Sucker Punch is going to take me out. So I think as my Togekiss is... For my dying breath, I'm going to paralyze you. Because... Yeah, oh, I didn't play right. Didn't go for the sucker punch. Missed your stone edge. Play rough. Well, it all comes down to can Rotom knock out... Oh boy. Did not make a smart prediction there, and I'm probably going to end up paying for it. Thunderbolt. No sucker punch? No sucker punch? What? Okay. Well, good game to my opponent, and that's a win for me. I'll take it. I'll take it any way it comes. 1-0 victory for me, and that's gonna probably wrap it up for this episode. I want to thank you all for coming out and watching today, and just go out and have a great day, and I'll see you next time.